Unbreakable souls, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If I made it to your algorithm, it's for a reason. So stay a while. You might find something that's helpful if you're new here. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. Um, it helps the channel. It helps spread the messages. And then move over to the right and hit that drop down and for notification, the notification bell, and hit the all button so you know when all of the videos are coming through. If you are returning, thank you. Thank you for returning. Thank you for coming here. Again, thank you for going on this journey with me. Becoming and remaining an unbreakable soul is a everyday job. It's an everyday. You have to put in effort every day. And it's been hard. It's been hard for today was particularly a very hard day. Just really try to protect your energy. Do a spiritual cleanse, sage your house, maybe do a spiritual bath. If you have any spiritual rituals or anything like that that you do to clear out energy or to really protect your space and your mind and your chakras and your I'm hearing root chakra, throat chakra. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different, I'm hearing elements or entities that are really coming towards you. You are attracting a lot of things. And with that, you are attracting some spiritual attacks. So today you may have found yourself feeling a little bit not like yourself, right? I'm not gonna lie, like this particular transformation for me has been difficult. And I get on here and I do these and I channel these messages and I do these readings. But I'm also going through this. I also have to, and I think I mentioned this in one of my other readings, I have to go back and rewatch the messages. Because there's always something in there for me as well. So I'm finding myself having to remember that I am also on this journey and that certain things are also happening to me and I am not exempt. And though God uses me to channel these messages to provide it to the collective, I still am very much so in need of a message, in need of confirmation, motivation, reassurance, just positive guidance. Because it can be easy to get caught up. It can be easy to get caught up in the negativity, even for myself. Even for myself. And today was particularly hard for me. I didn't want to get out the bed. I usually work out every morning. I didn't feel like working out. I really didn't feel like doing anything. I felt like maybe resorting back to old habits of just being unproductive. So I did have to literally force myself to get out the bed today. I had to force myself to work out or do something just to move. I had to literally force myself. There was a cloud of I felt like there was a cloud of depression or something that was kind of lingering over me. A cloud of just like wanting to give up and wanting to just not do anything. So when you feel like that, you have to push yourself. Trust me, I know it's hard. God has placed some people in your life to help you through those moments. So just know who those people are and call on them. Call on them and they'll help you through it. Or you can watch these videos and I'll help you through it. But again, I am not exempt. I am going through changes and transformations and just a lot of disruptions in my life. And it's hard for me too every day, but I still get up here. I channel these messages, I provide the messages, and I just wanted to say that just so that you know I'm not on here like pointing a finger, you. I'm also, and I'm not trying to act like everything's perfect in my life. I'm not trying to act like I'm not going through things. So I want to make that clear. Um, something told me to make sure that I make that clear that no one's perfect. Everyone is going through it, even those of us that are doing these videos, that are channeling these messages. Um, no one's exempt. Once you get to this level of like spirituality and you start to be able to like really tune into your gifts, whether it's intuition, you're a seer, you're a reader, you're whatever, that doesn't mean that your lessons stop. It doesn't mean that your life stops. And it doesn't mean that um, you're exempt. You are not exempt. So I wanted to say that today was a specifically difficult day for me. Um, Maybe some of y'all were feeling that way. Maybe it's someone in the collective, their energy, but whatever it was, it took over me, and I really had to um, call on someone that really kind of usually helps me get out of that. I feel like God has placed that person in my life to help me get out of those things and out of those mindsets and really just pull me, literally having to pull me out of whatever that is, whatever that rut was. Um, if you feel like you don't have support, I'm always open to like personal readings or personal guidance. Feel free to email me. My email's in the description of this page, of this channel. You can email me, and I'd be more than happy to try to provide guidance, spiritual guidance, and some type of a positive word. If you feel in the dark, if you feel like you are alone and you feel like you have no one to talk to, I'm here. Email me. And if you have been communicating with me or interacting with me, you know that I respond. You know that I won't ignore you. I answer emails, I answer to comments, and I answer questions. I respond. I'm very approachable and very communicative with this collective. So I wanted to make sure that I put that out there. Today was a hard day for a lot of us. A lot of us didn't feel like getting out of bed. A lot of us didn't feel like doing anything. A lot of us didn't feel like eating, didn't feel like working out, didn't feel like lifing, okay? But a lot of us have children. A lot of us have lives and things that we have to do. We can't sit there and someone told me like, and this is something that, you know, it's like I'm aware of a lot of these things that come through these messages. It's like I know, but when I'm going through things, it's hard to compartmentalize the message. It's I think for me doing this, it has been specifically difficult in this last, like I said, this last transition because a lot of the stuff is easier said than done. A lot of the guidance, a lot of the instruction, a lot of that I am also taking heed to and I am also listening to. It can be some days it can be so hard and you just have to keep trying. You have to just keep trying, even if the tears are falling down your face, even if you just feel like you want to curl up in your blanket and and just curl up into a ball and not move. Push through it. Do something that'll make you feel better, even if you feel like nothing will make you feel better. Reach for that positive thought. Reach for just don't give up on yourself. If you made a commitment to work out, if you made a commitment to do something, specifically just like a personal goal, don't cheat yourself. Get up, push yourself, even through the hard times. We are unbreakable, and because we are unbreakable, things will come into our life Like life has always tried to break us. And I think as we get older, things seem a little more serious because there's different factors, right? There's bills, there's taking care of children, there's taking care of loved ones, there's just navigating, there's jobs, there's careers, there's just like different things that we go through as adult. Whereas when we're growing up and we're kind of going through things, we don't have everything. Like at this point in your life, collective, this is for someone. At this point in your life, you feel like everything is on your back. You feel like you don't have any help. You don't have anyone to talk to. Today was a particularly difficult day. I don't know what it was about today, but the year is almost over, and yeah, things are just shedding off. It's like you're going through a ring of fire. You're going through a ring of fire, and that stuff burns, and it hurts, and it's scary, and you don't know if you're going to survive. You don't know if you're going to make it. You're hoping you're going to make it. You wanted somebody to help you. You wanted somebody to put out the fire, at least help you put out the fire, at least help you figure out a way to get through the ring of fire. Nah, it's just you and God, and you better listen. It's just you and God right now, and you better listen. No one else. It's just you and God. I talked about rags to riches and how that has to be a solo journey for you. All of these hoops and hurdles, you have to go through this. You have to push through. God will send you support. God will send you support in different forms, through people, through channels and YouTube channels or whatever. You're not alone. And trust me, push through the tears, push through it. Push through it. That was the first 12 minutes of the video, so I felt like I needed to say that though. But I am going to do a reading. Holy Spirit, God, ancestors closest to the light, spirit guides, ascended masters, I ask that you protect me as I channel this message for the collective. I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, and guidance in this reading. Again, I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Anything else, you must go. You are not allowed. Only love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Any harm sent to myself or the collective or our loved ones, I do return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about trying or testing us again, okay? Again, I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance in this reading. Only love, light, wisdom, peace, and guidance. I know, I speak, I feel, I am love. Palo Santo stick does not want to stay lit. Alright, here we go. I know, I speak, I feel, I am peace. I know, I speak, I feel, I am protected. I know, I speak, I feel, I'm connected. Alright, y'all. Other than that, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. These readings are timeless. Not everything is going to resonate with you. If it does not resonate with you, just leave it there for someone else to pick up. Just remember, bigger and better things are coming towards your way. You may not see it right now. You may not be able to see it. Like I said, today was a difficult day for a lot of us. That energy was strong, and it was as soon as I like woke up this morning, it was just like, okay, just a feeling of not wanting to do anything. So just know, I know you don't see it right now. I don't see it right now. But we have to remember to push through and believe. This is a test of faith and belief. Greater things are coming. Things are coming together for you. Okay? Things are coming together for you. You will be okay. You will be okay. Heck, at this point, so we've got 10 here. The Wheel of Fortune. I said things are going to be okay. The Wheel of Fortune, things are turning around for you. 10 is an ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. You're seeing things from different perspectives now. Maybe seeing possibilities. You're seeing, or you need to see things from a different perspective. You need to see things from a different perspective. Because things are turning around for you. It's time to start looking. When you're looking out there and waiting for your ships to come, you have to really believe that they are coming. You have to really believe that your work is paying off. Really believe that your work is paying off. I know it's hard to see, but you've got the 6 of Wands here. That's victory. Everything's going to be all right. Got the Ace of Pentacles here. As I mentioned, the 10 is an ending of cycles, the beginning of a new one. Then you got the Ace. Anything with an Ace, that's the beginning of something. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is money, new jobs, material, like new money, new opportunities. You gotta stop focusing on the wrong things at this point. As I mentioned, today was a hard day, right? So I'm hearing like feeling like a victim today, feeling like things were just really happening to you today. I don't know what it was. I don't know what that energy was. It was all in me as well, and that's just not like me. That's just not like me. I'm usually I really try to make a point to practice what I preach, literally. And today it was hard. Today I needed someone to pull me up out of that. God. He used someone to pull me up out of that. It took a little while. It took maybe about an hour. But I got up out of that. I got up out the bed. I worked out a little bit. Played some music. And then after that, it's just like one thing after another today. But you've got the Tower. Unexpected changes. Unexpected, difficult changes. As I mentioned, it seems like it's been pretty hard. But you are in your Emperor status, meaning you're not gonna have like we got the Emperor and the Empress out here. Male or female. Doesn't matter, we're reading energies, but we do have the Emperor and the Empress out here. You've got someone that wants to help you through this Tower. Either the Emperor or the Empress, or you could be the Emperor or the Empress. But you do, if you're the Emperor, you got an Empress that wants to help you out. If you're an Empress, you've got an Emperor that wants to help you through this. They want to help you through this. This person is probably telling you that everything's okay. But again, you felt like everything was just coming down on you today. Today was a difficult day. Today was a difficult day. Emotionally. Yeah, that's a divine union. We've got the Sun card here, material happiness. 6 of Swords, you're moving into calmer waters. 9 of Swords in reverse. That anxiety, those like having a hard time sleeping, resting, and just kind of easing your mind, calming your mind. I'm hearing this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Bigger and better things are on the way. You'll be making decisions very soon. There may be conflict that comes. Maybe you had some type of conflict today, or conflict. You feel like there's been conflict in your life. People try to come up against you, but they can't defeat you. People will try to say their things, try to break you down, and try to maybe stab you in the back or try to hurt you. But you are so protected. You are so protected that they're putting down everything. They're dropping everything. They give up. They're throwing in the towel. They're waving the white flag because you're just too strong for them. You're just too protected for them. They can't break you. This could be spiritually. This could be actual physically in the 3D. Whatever this is, whatever entity that was that tried to attack you this morning, that tried to keep you in the bed, that tried to keep you depressed, that tried to keep you down and out and unmotivated and just like stuck in your negative thoughts, whatever that attack was, it was there. They tried it. God sent that person in, or sent you that message, or sent you whatever that was, and they walked away. They realized, okay, this isn't going to help. It worked for a little while. It hurt them. It pierced the collective. It shook them a little bit. But you had the tools and the protection to pull yourself up out of this. Again, it may be people in your life that God has placed in your life. It may just be like different signs and synchronicities and things that you may be seeing. But something today helped you get past that, and it made whatever that attack was, it made them it's gone. And I think you probably felt that lift after you pushed through that emotion, and you pushed through that not wanting to do something, not wanting to get out of whatever it was. This is for someone. This ain't gonna be for everybody. If it does not apply, let it fly, okay? But if it does, once you got up out of there, once you really realized, okay, this is how I'm feeling, this isn't right, I need to push through this. Once you realize that, whoever helped you do that today, whatever helped you do that today, that made whatever that was, that made that attack boomerang back to wherever it came from. Someone is trying to stop your progress. Someone is trying, someone or something, because you are chosen, you are just light, right? You are speaking light into people and life into people. You are light. You are working for God. Something about you. You don't have to be super religious. You don't have to be, God doesn't have to be a part of everything, every part of your conversations that you have. But you are working for God. And because you are working for God, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay? And this was like double they try to double team you. Okay, it could have been coming from one angle. Like right now, there's so many people hating on you, collective. There's so many people giving you the evil eye and speaking negativity about you because they're so jealous and they don't want you to exceed or pass them. That's what this was about. This is people seeing you and they're saying things, and it was just, that's why I felt so heavy. That's why I felt so strong. Even for me, like sometimes I'll have those type of feelings or thoughts, and then it'll just and I'll be like, okay, cool. But today was hard. Today I had to push through tears. I had to really practice and listen and rewatch maybe 2 or 3 of my videos just so I could snap out of it. It was difficult. You know what I mean? So this was a difficult attack for you today. If it hasn't happened yet, I ain't gonna say that it is gonna happen. I'm not gonna wish that on you. I'm just saying this is for somebody. Not everybody had to deal with it. But if you felt like today was a hard day, you were protected. You know it. Because listen, depending on where your mindset is, depending on how in tune you are, depending on how you start your day, whatever. This is telling me you really need to make sure as soon as you open your eyes, you thank God for waking you up. You meditate, you pray, you do whatever protection, rituals, whatever type of spiritual cleanse. You do that as soon as before you look at that phone. Because energy comes through every type of different things. Before you pick up that phone and talk to anybody, before you look and scroll through that phone and but you do got the 10 of Pentacles here, which is legacy. That's a future. That's a great future. That's family. That's abundance. That's like everything. The 10 of Pentacles. Got a lot of things on your mind right now. You're thinking about endeavors. You're thinking about your future as far as career. You're thinking about money. You're thinking about your future. You doubt. It's like God is showing you your future. God is telling you what your future is going to be. You know deep on the inside that this is what your future is going to be. You know that but something about all of this, you're doubting, and you're really, maybe you're not doubting, but it's like you're really trying to, I'm hearing there may be something that, you're doing that makes you feel like you're not supposed to be doing it right now, which is the cause of all of this. I'm hearing that this is not a cause and effect type of situation. This is not about you not following your guidance. This is not about that. Got a lot of swords out this way. I mean, there's a lot of like knowledge and learning. You're learning here, obviously, but let's keep it moving. 1414, that's 55. You do need to lighten the mood, lighten the thought process, lighten up. Today was very heavy. Just focus on your needs, focus on your desires, and maybe, like I said, if you had a hard time today, find something that's going to get you up out of your bed. Find something that's going to motivate you. Find someone who God has put in your life that's going to motivate you just to get up. Just the bare minimum. We're different, okay, collective. We're all different, and we all need to embrace what makes us different, and that's really what's going to. I think sometimes because here's the thing. There was a time in your life where being different was like not a cool thing, right? Being different and not being like everyone else, like, felt like. I've always been an outcast. I've never truly been able to fit in with it. I'm so socially awkward sometimes, especially when I was in school, like middle school, elementary, middle, and high school, and even into college. Okay, like it's very hard for me to be like everyone else, and that's how you are, collective. You can't be like everyone else. You don't respond like everyone else. You don't behave like, if you do behave like everyone else, you're just trying to, you're just doing it because, because you feel like it and that's what everyone else is doing. But really, that's like, stand true to who you are right now. It's okay to be different. Your differences, what makes you different is what makes you special. Right? What makes a person who is friends with everyone, a person who is just like everyone, doing everything like the majority, like those people are fake. Because everyone is different. Nipsey said that, okay? Nipsey Hussle. He said, you gotta watch the people that act like everybody else. It's the ones that stand out. It's the ones that are different, that are being true to themselves. If you acting like everybody else and you trying to fit in, you're being fake. Everyone is different. Now, I know they say birds of a feather flock together, so there's some similar interests, but everyone is different. And if you find somebody that is even with you, like that likes everything you like, that doesn't challenge your thought process or doesn't at least speak their opinion on something that is different from theirs or whatever, it's just I don't trust people who are friends with everyone. I don't trust people who have no individuality, because that means who are you for real? It's never to me been. I've always, like I said, I've always stood out. I've always been different. Always, whether it be my conversation, whether it be the things that I be interested in, people just don't expect it. People don't expect it. They don't expect it. Especially if you met me, some of the things that interest me, you'd be like, what? I'm kind of a nerd in a way, I've always been. So I don't know. I say all that to say, embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Embrace what makes you different. 1515, the big break. This card keeps coming out every day. Every time I get on here, this card and I shuffle. Y'all see me shuffle. Every time I get on here, the big break is coming. Your big break is coming. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. Keep going. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Keep going. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcome you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. 151566. Take action. Big break, take action. Get up out that bed. On those days that, listen, and I'm going to leave it at this and I'm going to let y'all go. On those days that you feel like you can't get out of bed, you feel unmotivated, I believe those are the days that the biggest messages come through, the biggest lessons come through. There's something trying to stop you from moving forward in that day. There's something trying to distract you from living and experiencing that day. There's something trying to keep you from learning whatever lesson God is trying to teach you for that day. Teach you that day, however you say it, okay? If you ever have, today was a day where you weren't meant to get up out the bed. You were meant to sit and sulk and be depressed and cry and feel sorry about yourself. This isn't working. That isn't working. I don't know. Woe is me. I don't know when you're going to see this. Get up out the bed. Take that shower. Move your body. Write that poem. Read that book. Take that walk. Whatever it is. Whatever hobby you have. Knit that sweater. Wrap those presents. It's about to be Christmas. Okay? If you don't celebrate Christmas, I don't know. Watch a Christmas movie. Something that's going to put you in a positive, happy, upbeat mindset. You're right at the brink of it. You're right at and I don't even know if that's the right word, but you're right there. We all are. Okay? And I'm getting on here as often as I can so we can push through to the finish line. Okay? We just ran a long marathon. 14 years for some of us. 7 years, 4 years, it doesn't matter the time. But it was a marathon, and now we're at the end. You know, at the end of a marathon, I've never ran one, but I've been an athlete, so I kind of understand, like, what it is to run a distance. When you about done, and you see that finish line, and you've been running for miles, you just want to give up. You ready to stop, like, I made it this far. Where's the water? I'm about to go sit down. I'm not about to finish. And then God gonna send you some people like, come on. We went this far. Come on, get up. Come on. Let's go. If you don't got people in your life telling you, come on, let's go. Get up out that bed. Think positively. Do this, do that. If you don't have people in your life doing that, then those aren't the people for you. And sometimes, I kind of mentioned this, you don't need external validation to do that. Sometimes maybe God hasn't put any people in your life because maybe he needs you to, maybe that's just you having to do more inner work and going inside and really finding your guidance inside. Because I think once you find everything inside of you, you find your guidance inside, you learn how to listen and you learn how to follow your intuition and whatever your guides and God and Holy Spirit and whatever you want to take your guidance from. Once you can master that, then you can start seeing the signs that God puts out there externally. Maybe he put somebody in there to just, you could have just been having a bad day, went to the grocery store, and someone just starts to talk to you, and they say something. Has that ever happened to you? And it's like, dang, how'd you know I needed to hear that? Bigger and better things are coming. Bigger and better things are coming. I'm hearing patience. Also, there was something that came through for some of y'all, not everyone. For some of us, we are really transitioning into, we're really like walking in the Spirit, right? And when you walk in the Spirit, like we're past knowing God, we're past listening to God. Now we have to walk in the Spirit. That's patience, that's love, that's self-control, and a couple other things. Don't get me to quoting. You've got good times coming. You've got good times coming. Whatever this is, it's a blessing in disguise. All right, I'm going to take one last message, and then I'll be done. This has got longer than what I want to do, too. All right, I'm going to read this card. You've got somebody that's wanting to hold you, and they're wanting to be around you too. That's more of a love reading. But I'm going to end this reading. I'm going to end this message with this. This new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you've had up until now. Things have got to change. Okay? This new chapter is going to require you to see yourself and other things from a different perspective. The Hangman did come out. Seeing things from a different perspective, that came out earlier on in the reading. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. Today was a hard day. Leave something in the comments if this resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, that's okay. These readings are timeless. This is going to meet and match and reach whoever it needs to reach. But that is the message. And I provide it with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. It's tough, I know. We're doing this together, y'all. We are doing this together. Trust me, okay? Until next time, remain unbreakable. Bye.